Good morning. It's Friday morning, the 12th of September. Autumn seems to have appeared sort of almost overnight. So I'm here with the lovely ladies in the Zoom room and just like to welcome you here for Friday morning Qigong. The sun is shining. It's beautiful light at the moment. So just standing with your feet about shoulder width apart. Hands, just press your hands into your heart space. Your thumbs, that is, the thumb knuckles. Just take a deep breath into your belly. Exhaling the ha sound. Just whisper, just to let go of any tension that you might be carrying. Inhale, feel the belly expand, the ribs, the heart expand. Exhale, just letting go. So it might be letting go of physical tension in your body. Just tune into any places that are bothering you. Letting go of any negative emotions that might be floating, circulating in your heart at the moment. And just trying to calm the mind a little bit by coming into the present moment with the breath, the body, focusing on what's happening right now. And just take a moment, just drop from your head, drop down through your throat, into your heart space. And just check in with what's your intention for today. How would you like to feel as the day progresses? What's the emotion, the elevated emotion that you'd like to send forth into the universe so that it can match you, it can be reflected? And then just dropping the hands down. We'll just go into ocean wave breathing. So you imagine that you're stood with your back to the sea on the sand, golden sand, sun at your back. Inhaling, the belly comes forward, opening up the chest. Exhaling, the wave pulls you back again. And then just trying to make the in-breath, maybe say for a count of 3 or 4, and the exhale a little bit longer. So maybe if you count in 3 or 4, exhale out for 5 or 6. Inhale, feeling the belly, the ribs, the chest expanding. Exhaling, letting go again, just letting go of any tension in the physical body. Releasing any negative emotions into the heart, into the earth or the sea. And just letting the mind just be clearer, focusing on the here and now. Just one more deep breath. Then just imagine that you're gathering up this beautiful golden sand or earth energy. Inhaling, floating the hands up. Buddha holds up the earth. Spiraling the arms to connect with the sky above. Exhaling through the nose as you bring the hands back down again. Inhale, bring up all that you need from the earth, nourishment, support, stability. On the inhale, pause the breath. Exhale, floating the hands back down again. Buddha holds up the earth. So we're the analogy of sort of being in the body, helping to anchor the mind so that the thoughts aren't spiraling off, helps to keep the heart anchored and calm. Inhale, float the hands up. Pause the breath. Exhale. Float the hands down. Pause the breath. Inhale. Pause the breath. Exhale. Pause the breath. Just one more. Again, just go inside, just holding your arms around in this posture called lower embrace the tree. So arms are rounded, elbows are rounded, knees a little bit soft, tailbone tucked under, chin tucked in. Feel the 9 points of your feet connected with the earth. That's the 5 toes, the ball of your big toe, little toe, center of the horizontal arch and center of your heel. Just feel really grounded. Check you're not sway forwards, backwards, that you're in the center, side to side. Find your center. Come back to your breath. Deep breath into your belly, your ribs, your chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Let your shoulders relax, let your jaw relax. Just focusing on the here and now, body stood here in your room, following the breath, air on your face, air on your arms. Nothing else to do, just be here in the now. And then just place one hand on your hip, on your waist. So if you do your right arm, and then bringing your left hand up the center. This is called, what's it called? Blocking out the moon. Yeah. So we're going to turn to block out the moon. So we bend the knees a little bit as far as is comfortable. Inhale, bring your hand up the midline. When you get to the face, turn the hand around and then turn the hand behind you, turning slightly, just bend the knee a little bit. You can pivot on the back leg and then we're spiraling around. Imagine a full moon behind you, that beautiful harvest moon from the other day, just blocking it out and then just coming back to the center. We'll just do that a few times each side. So inhale to the face, turn the hands, spiral, turn the leg and turn the body. Exhale, blocking out the moon. Turn as far as you can. Really good to sort of open up the chest, the arm, and using the ha breath to just release again any physical tension. And then just swap sides. So put the hand on the other hip, inhaling, spiral when you get to the face, turn, pivot on the back leg. So you're not twisting your knee, just take care of your legs. And then back again. Inhale to the face, exhale, half sound. Back to the center. Inhale, exhale. Just bringing your hands back to the side, and then we're going to float the hands up. This next exercise is for the lungs. So this is what we need to sort of prepare the lungs for the colder weather coming in. This is called Big Rock Blocks Out the Sun. Big Rock is a mythical Persian bird. So knees are a little bit soft. Inhaling, just bring your huge wings up. This time the wings are so big that they can block out the sun. We've just blocked out the moon. Now we're going to block out the sun with our wings. So again, inhaling, floating the hands up, elevate the arms and the body. Exhaling. This time, you maybe just close your eyes, go inside. Imagine that your lungs are being pulled up towards the shoulders as you breathe in. And as you release the arms, they drop back down again. And this is actually what's physically happening with this exercise. It's to mobilize the lungs, increase the flexibility of the fascia that surrounds the lungs. Inhaling, pulling the lungs up, exhaling, letting them drop back down into the chest cavity. Just one more, inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. And we'll carry on this winging, this sort of wings and bird analogies. So we're going to eagle soaring this time. So we breathe in, float the hands up and the body rises. Connect the two palms together. Stretch up as high as you can. Exhale back down. Swap your hands around this time if you can. Inhaling, stretching up, 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 up. Exhaling, release. We'll just one more. Inhaling, palms together, stretch up, up, up. Now keep the stretch and then just wiggling your chest from side to side. So sort of stretching out the rib cage, the intercostals, giving the lungs more space. Lovely. And just releasing back down again. Just go inside for a moment, back to lower embrace the tree. Close your eyes, check the alignment of your spine, chin rolled in, tailbone tucked under, knees are soft. Beautiful. And we'll go into a neck stretch called dragon stretches her tail or his tail. So starting with your turning to your right side. So the left hand, the right hand will be just next to the armpit, the crease, and then the other hand you're just looking into the palm of this hand. So the movement is inhale, looking at the far hand. Exhaling, you turn the hand, push that hand away, turn the other palm away, but that hand stays where it is. Push the palm away and then turn the head to look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, bend the elbow, look into the palm. Exhale, push away. Again, making the heart sound, just to let go of tension and stale energy, really important at this time of year. Inhale, exhale, push away. Just turn the neck a little bit further if that's comfortable. Last one. And this time we're just going to hold it for a couple of breaths. So inhaling, exhale. See if you can spread your fingers, push your arm a little bit further away, the straight arm. Inhaling, exhaling, push it away. Just relax the arm. Just notice the feeling in the arm that you've stretched. Often it might feel a little bit tingly, buzzy. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. They're not hunching up through the exercise to bring the other arm across. So looking into your right hand this time. So inhaling, bending the elbow, looking into the palm. Exhaling, turn the palms, push away, turn to look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale, looking at the palm. Exhaling, pushing away. Inhaling. Exhale a little bit longer. Last sound. And it's a little bit of a bend and a straighten at the knees. You bend the knees as you come in. Straighten the knees as you push away. And this time let's hold it for a couple of breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Spread your fingers a little bit more if you can. Stretch your arm a little bit more if you can. And then just relax the arms down. Just go inside. Notice how you're feeling. Lovely. And then take all the way onto your right leg. And we're just going to come up onto the toes of your left leg. And then just circling at the ankle. Circling at your knee. Circling at your hip. Sort of feeling that movement spiraling up from the earth. Up your leg, into your pelvis, and even into the whole body. Keep your breathing deep and soft and gentle. Lovely. And then rooting down onto your right leg, just lifting up the leg, supporting yourself on this leg, hands out to the side, and just circling the ankle. Feeling really balanced, one way and the other way. Just give that leg a little bit of a shake, shaking both legs a little bit. And then root down onto the other leg, rooting down, okay. And then come up onto the toes of the other leg, your right leg, and then just circling at the ankle. Feeling the circle, the spiral coming into your knee, into the hip. Keep your breathing soft and slow and deep. And then root down onto the standing leg. Hands on the heads of two tigers, lift up the other leg and just circle your ankle one way. Lovely, and the other way. Lovely. And then just a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a shake out. We'll do one for the knees and the legs. So if you bring your left leg forward, bend the back leg, we're going to use little cupping motion to clap either side of your knee. Now with this, the idea is that you bend and straighten, but if that's uncomfortable for your knee today, just clap either side of the knee joint. So this is to increase blood flow, chi into the leg, into the knee joint, and it's an ancient Chinese exercise for knees. And just keep breathing deeply. So you could do this at home, for a couple of minutes. We'll just do it for a little short while today, and then just shake out your legs. We'll swap sides. So same thing, clapping either side of the knee joint, little rooftop. So you've got like a cupping action. Bend in the back leg, bend in the front leg. Keep the knee behind the ankle joint so you're not over bending the knee. And just bring your awareness into your knee, bringing in blood flow, chi, helping to activate the joint. Lovely. And then we'll do another exercise just to swirl the energy around the knee joint. So you have your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, knees are a little bit bent, hands on your kneecaps, and then it's a bit of a funny one this. So you bring your knees together, you straighten your legs, and then you take your legs apart. The feet are rolling a little bit with this one. So this is part of an exercise regime called silk reeling, which is where we're sort of swirling energy around. So you can take the legs a little bit closer together or wider apart. You'll get more movement if your legs are wider apart, but if there's any discomfort, just do a little small circle, bringing your attention into the knee joint. So imagine that we're swirling energy around the knee joint. Deep breath. And then we'll change direction. So we'll go out to the sides, back and in. So you just swirl in the opposite direction. I think Shakin' Stevens used to do this, didn't he, in the 1980s? Just go as far as is comfy. Lovely. Give your knees a little bit of a rub at the front, the sides. And let's just do a little bit of knocking. So we're going to start by gently knocking the belly. Inhaling, exhaling, coming down the midline, down to the pubic bone, to the hip joints, knocking here, and a little bit of a bounce, if that's okay, on your legs. If not, just knock. And then let's come down the front of the legs. So we're coming down the thigh bone. You can just knock or clap, knocking down the front of the legs, clapping over the knee joints, down to the ankles, up the inside of the legs, down outside of the front of your thighs. Again, if you might want to if you want to come up and down a little bit, if there's any areas that are uncomfortable, down the outside of your legs, up the inside, almost down the front, and then come down the back. So we're going to come down over the lower back, down the sides of the spine, sacroiliac joints, side of your sacrum bone, right down to your tailbone if you can, and then go out a little bit and come up. So we're covering the whole of the buttocks, right up to the lumbar spine again, out a little bit, covering the kidneys, down, coming out to the side, covering the whole of that area. And then let's clap that cupping motion again down the backs of your legs, backs of your knees, backs of your calves, up the inside. Let's go down the back again. And down the outside. Whew. Brilliant. Up the inside, up the middle line again, belly, heart. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, knocking under your right arm, under the collarbone, into the lung activation point, the beginning of the lung meridian, cupping, clapping down your arm, inside of your arm, waking up all the meridians, the lungs, the heart meridian, the heart protector, over the back of the arm, forearm, into the neck and shoulders, down the inside, up the outside. One more. Brilliant. And then across the chest, and let's just knock into the lung 1 and lung 2 points, just in that little hollow where the shoulder joint joins the chest, and then down the inside of your arm, up the back of your arm, into the neck and shoulder area. Lovely. 8. Coming back to the center. Okay, just notice how you're feeling. Maybe a bit buzzy, a bit tingly. We'll have a last little shake out, so just bouncing the knees if that's comfortable. If not, just you can just bounce the tailbone and the neck, bouncing the arms, inhaling, exhaling. You can do it a slow bounce, a deep bounce, a little fast jiggly bounce. Just imagine you let go of any tension in the body, the neck, the shoulders, the face, the jaw, any overthinking, any negative emotions in the heart, just let them go down into the earth. And then just shaking out the hands and the forearms one way, the other way. Brilliant. Each leg. Okay. Anything else you need to do? And then we'll go into our flowing movements. Excuse me, just check. Brilliant. Okay, so just feeling the expansion, the buzzing. And then just inhaling, floating the hands up. Exhaling, floating the hands down. Inhaling, legs straighten, hips come forward, floating the hands up. Exhaling, floating the hands down. Imagine that your hands are sort of float like feathers. They're just floating on little wind thermals, on the breeze. No effort, effortless flow. You're just entering the Qigong state. No resistance. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, float down. And then we're going to go into the lotus flow, palms face forwards. Inhale, float the hands up above the head. Make a little diamond shape with your thumb and first finger together. Exhaling, floating the hands down. Diamond connects with the earth. Imagine you're connecting with the earth energy. And then bring the earth energy up to the heart space. Extend the arms forward and imagine that you're sending out loving kindness through that diamond shape at your heart. And then again, take the diamond shape back down to the earth. Backs of hands come together. And this is a lotus flower blossoming in the heart. Inhale, bending the knees. Expanding out into your awareness. Connect with the universe. Bring the universe energy down the midline, down the center into your body. Connect with the earth energy. Bring the earth energy into your heart. So universe and earth energy, allowing you to express loving kindness and spreading that out into the world. And just placing into the center of the chi, everybody into our chi circle, anyone that couldn't be here today, anyone who might be struggling at the moment, any places, animals, anyone that you want to send loving kindness out to. Just pop them in you with your mind, in your intention into the center. And then bringing the diamond back down to the earth. From the earth blossoms a lotus flower, and just feeling the loving kindness in your own heart, directed towards yourself. Inhaling, floating the hands up, connecting the thumb and first finger. Exhale down the body. Connect with the earth. Bring the earth energy up to the heart. Expand out loving kindness energy down to the earth, and feel a lotus flower blossoming in your own heart, blossoming loving kindness towards yourself, compassion towards yourself, self-love. Inhaling, connecting the earth, the universe energy, bringing them down. Connect with the earth. Bring that energy into the heart. Expand out loving kindness, taking a breath. Bringing that energy down to the earth. From the earth, from the mud, blossoms a beautiful lotus flower. Expanding loving kindness energy towards yourself. And then just place your right hand underneath your belly. And then the left hand, we're going to just do a movement called centering. So breathing in, making a big circle behind you. Follow it with your hand. And then just bringing that energy down the midline of the body. Thumb facing your nose, your face. That palm goes underneath the belly to hold the chi. Bend the knees. Breathing in. Expand behind you, bringing the universe energy down the center, realigning, just bringing everything back to the center. Inhaling, exhaling, gathering the energy and just bringing it back for safe storage in our hara, in our lower dantian. Just one more each side. Just feeling everything aligning, head, mind, body, all connected, all aligned. Bring your feet together and then just place your hand center of your palm just below your belly button. Seal the energy in. Inhale into your belly. Exhale down. Just feel your connection with the earth below, the universe above. Bring to your heart the intention that you set at the beginning. Once you've got a little bit of awareness. Some guidance, some steps to take, and just really expand that feeling out into your field. And just bringing hands into prayer position, breathing in gratitude for your body, for the day, for whatever else you feel you would like to expand gratitude out for. Exhaling love. Just 3 breaths. Inhale gratitude. Exhaling love. Oh, and I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Look forward to seeing you next week. And bye for now.